many body elements over the years, and eyes were but one of many. Anyways, yeah, the slowed ones, they can't fly, so yeah, this one will start going and then evaporates by the Guardian.
Womp. Pieces.
Slowly getting there. Technically he has. Isn't the reactions remaining? But not something that would work for... well... for this, I suppose. Yeah. So basically what you see him doing is that he like looks around, you can like in a blink of an eye you can see him like thinking like this, and he's like almost holding back his like frustration that he's seemingly holding back quite a few cards that he has to play. Anyways, Ibram.
You're muted, Cap.
Yes, if you're saying something, you are muted.
I stand up, half my movement speed. Bonus action is superior potion.
Don't use your fucking potion.
Healing potion?
Yeah, don't
Do not
fucking
use your
goddamn
superior stuff.
Consumable. This is
This
a
is
spar.
sparring
Just say that you're
session.
done.
Bow down or he'll put you down.
So, above board, DM, will he kill me or will he just knock me unconscious?
It's a
Oh my god.
given the rules of the fight, he just put you unconscious.
Very good. Sprints in. Punch. Well, not punches. Inventory. There we go.
He did reckless, so you get advantage.
Advantage. Damage 1d8 because I always get a d8 on my very first attack to hit.
Okay, I'm gonna poise that. Oh, also, by the way, like you basically see from the speed of his responses, reactions, he has this.
Oh crap! You're just gonna hear me say that, like in game. This is bull crap. For the second attack,
Training. Go.
Yeah.
Next attack.
Okie dokie.
Third attack.
Yeah, basically good that you have magic weapons essentially.
Yeah. I had a feeling that magic weapons would be better than mundane weapons, but I still have a backup mundane weapon on hand if just in case.
I mean, essentially, like if you have no silver or magical weapons, you deal no damage from physical attacks.
And normal. That's all my normal attack. I've already kicked off all my bonus actions that I have available. I guess I'll do this just... He's gonna pass. The DC is so low, he automatically passes this. But he will take the... he will take the 2d6 fire damage that comes with it. There's the thing. He's gonna immediately pass. But I at least get the at-will 2d6 fire damage.
You can invoke the because one succeeds and I'll be restrained for 1 minute.
The target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw. And then the 2d6 is reoccurring if they fail, but his saves are so high that there's no way he would fail.
Yeah, he good.
You could always roll in that one.
Yeah, if he not one, that's a completely different story. 4 extra damage.
Even
Fire.
remember, we are not one
No
in
nat 1 on
saves.
saves.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so that's half because he's saved. No, wait.
The save is for being restrained. The save is basically for being
Okay.
grappled.
Okay, you see the fire is also not as effective.
Mhm.
Just cries.
Good knowledge.
I'm
You
not-
are the one who wanted to duel him.
I'm gonna look at the Night Lord before I end my turn. I'm just gonna go, am I doing at least decently?
The spirit is there, but it can use a little more honing.
Rise. I just start bawling and end my turn.
Okay.
I was half expecting him to just be like, no, and use the legendary action to punch you.
Yeah, technically speaking, I
Does
used
he do
unarmed
legendary
strike
action?
last time, and I could technically speaking. Fuck it. I have.
Punch him.
Thrown me onto
Punch
Sasa?
him! Yes, because it's cool.
He's gonna use the remaining
What
legendaries
happened?
that he has.
I think I'm gonna crush you with my body. So do I just need to automatically make a strength saving throw?
Yeah, this one is just
This
roll
one is
because
not a punch.
yeah, it's not a
This
hit.
is just smash.
He basically he's like an avalanche from X-Men. He stomps on the ground so hard it causes like a small earthquake, like an explosion, pretty much of force.
Alright, when Nana.
Let's give this a shot. Damn, I'm rolling a lot of 18s, but that's still not good enough.
Mhm.
If you rolled one more, I could have saved you.
Yeah.
What is that? Minus 14 for me.
28.
Okay,
Oosh.
that's 30. Okay, so Dolan. Essentially, what happens when he reaches the? It's like a fighting game. Basically, he bounces off the wall and
Oh my god. My
Dude,
boy
he
freaking
literally
juggled.
waltzed right into like it's
He's wall juggling me.
we know now. Yeah, Abraham keeps standing. All right, and as it happens, Dolan, your turn.
Dylan stands up, picks himself up, and he's like, Abram, have you been satisfied yet? Can you call off this match?
We still have Winona healing us. What is wrong with you?
I feel like the outcome is quite...
I mean,
Yeah,
if
but-
if you wish to stand back up after he puts you down, I will oblige. But only for so long.
Dolan, are you okay?
No, quite obviously, several ribs have been broken.
Dolan, no.
Everything hurts.
Abram, are you satisfied?
By the way, Monk, you applied the damage.
Yes, I did. I forgot that I had the temp HP, so I just like added that back. to my health.
Okay,
Yes.
I did not notice.
Yeah,
Dolan,
no,
I'm
it's okay.
satisfied.
I also have like a fucking 100 and some odd health, so it's fine that you're like questioning it. I have a lot of health.
What'd you say, Kat?
Pineapples.
Okay. He'll nod to the Night Lord, say, I think the outcome is quite clear.
God damn it.
I just got the actual living shit beat out of me.
All right.
So
Then
everyone's like,
he-
I don't want to fucking fight anymore.
Then he lets out a whistle, and the remaining walls that were charging, they dissipate. He takes a step back, cranks his neck, and then does the connects his fist to an open palm and gives all of you a small bow.
I'm going to bow and clutch
I
my
bow back.
ribs and arm and face. Just hurting so goddamn much.
Yeah. Winona will return the bow.
Next time, maybe I'll be strong enough to put you unconscious.
Mm,
We'll have a long way to go until then.
yes. But at least now you have a goal to achieve, I suppose.
No longer protecting just the children, but to beat my nemesis in masculinity.
I am strong, but I will not claim that I am the most powerful of the Night Lords. There are different types of strength. And I will say, should your paths cross with the other ones, it is more than likely that they will not be as amenable. No, how the fuck do you pronounce that? Amenable?
Amenable.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right at
amenable
all.
or amenable, both technically are correct pronunciations.
That they will be as amenable as I was. Still, I wasn't much of a teacher in the past, but I hope this was a lesson that taught you something.
I'm not as strong as I thought.
There.
Well, now that the seal's been broken, let's all get out of here. And he'll turn around.
It's sorry if I made a misunderstanding. It wasn't broken from the outside.
Well, opened, you know.
Yeah, opened, and like it's. You can leave, but if you want to. Actually, sorry, no. You can't leave. You have to disable the seal from the inside.
Yeah. He'll sit
Yeah.
here and do his fucking mind palace again.
Sorry, I got mixed up in my stuff.
No worries.
Feel free to rest. The interior design may not be to your liking, but nothing should harass you. Although, as a reminder, it is still the same pulse you took long rest in, and you can only benefit from one long rest per 24 hours.
Offers you some mead. Would you like some mead, teacher, mentor, master?
That sounds
Don't
weird.
call him that.
That sounds weird from your mouth.
Just gonna curl up in a ball then, and sip on my bottle like a small child that's just gotten the shit whipped out of it.
As a professional courtesy from one warrior to another, as I am sure you have held back some of your abilities, I held back some of mine.
I'm just gonna turn my head and I'm just gonna go, you held back?
In terms of punching, yes and no. Yes, that I was not striking lethally. You are a big boy, you could handle that, I knew. No, in a way that apart from punching, I do have other tools at my disposal if need be. I am a vampire lord after all, and if you do not know it, those of us that reach this level of power, even if we did not dedicate our lives to magic, we have arcane tools at our disposal.
Ray.
Consider this free information as a token of good faith.
That's some. Fair enough. I did agree to the fight.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I accept that I have been bested and understand that I have a long way to go if I ever want to come back and match you blow for blow one day.
This was a spar. Remember, warrior, that in life that you live, in the world that you exist in, failure and defeat means death. There is no alternative. If this was a real fight. And bear that in mind again if your paths cross with another Night Lord.
I accept that, as am the only soldier from my group when I was a child that survived the many battles I was forced to wage. Failure has never been an option for me, and until you, I have never failed in combat.
An impressive record. And also, basically, he also shows you one more thing, that the fire thingy, he basically, like, flexes again, like, and then he's like muscles strain and tense, and he breathes out, and almost as if he does like the self-cleanse of a body.
Damn, fuck this guy.
My guy is Flex Mentalo over here.
Although I will give you this specific thing is recharge based.
Oh, I see.
Interesting.
I'm gonna break out my my first aid kit and start wrapping my various wounds, cuts, bites, bruises, and internal bleeding.
You are free to take a short rest if you want.
Yeah. Well, while that happens, Winona will approach Hellstrom and just, I know Dolan is busy, but I'm sure he would like to ask this. And Winona will hold up an etching of, like, the yellow sign we saw adorned on the castle of the usurper. Does this symbol have any significance to you?
He raises an eyebrow, tilts his head, and says, "Well, well, well. Is the Lord of Madness active around these parts?"
Well, it was adorning the usurper's fortress.
No, you're mixing things up. It was not on you. It was not. Sorry if I said something that was misunderstood. Apologies. The yellow sign was engraved on the Nightwalker's body, on its forehead.
Mm.
So remember
Okay.
when you like arrived at the area? I'm gonna.
Okay, because I thought
Yeah,
it was
on
like
that thing's
I thought it was like painted on the walls or something. I must have misheard.
No problem.
All good.
No, that was. So remember when you arrived at the castle area at the town, when you were like hiding, and that airport patrol missed you? That wasn't a patrol.
Yes.
Basically, that was like a pursuit party of this like not Nightwalker, which was this creature. If you are, yeah. So this creature.
Oh yes, that thing. Is
So-
that the thing that looked at me when it fucking died?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that shakes my memory properly. Okay. In that case, she'll still ask. Like, Lord of Madness, you say?
Yes, even before I was sealed in this area, that was the title that was given. Although with him, the difference between title and a name is, and then he like waggles his hand. Other ones just called him Yellow King.
Oh.
That's my son.
Nice.
That's my son. I'm using him in a campaign.
Everyone knows you can only use one villain at a time in
Only one villain
campaign.
at a time. He's
Anywhere.
occupied.
Interesting.
He's not occupied, Callie.
Well, I'll
If I
take
were
that into
to-
effect.
If I were to guess, if they are still around, then him and the Crimson King, the Lord of Peace, I imagine they probably have a competition going on, or as immortals say, beef. I imagine
No, I'm not-
all Night Lords rival with each other and have fights more or less often, but they take it to another level, I would imagine. At least that's how they were, again, before I was sealed, when they were starting to set down their domains.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Well, thank you for the information.
And then he will... It seems for a moment like he was like thinking about telling you something else, but he shakes his head and just gives you a nod. No thanks are necessary.
In the meantime, fellow warrior, Maelstrom. I'll walk up to him. Have you heard of these magical and wonderful wax things known as crayon?
He raises
I
his...
undo the seal fast enough to interrupt the conversation.
Yeah, he raises a second eyebrow and basically starts commenting, I do not believe I hit you that hard in the head. And then, yeah, basically again, because Dolan was not pressed for... out of curiosity, if you can take 20, what is your like maximum result on Arcana?
28.
28.
So-
Okay, yeah, that will be enough. Right. With that, that reminds me, I forgot to fucking prepare something. And with that, the deal is undone, and the red permeating light of the vault disappears, and you see that the vault itself inside is... there's a plenty of vegetation going around, but there are also some chests remaining. And I need to give you a moment because only now I realized I fucking forgot about one thing.
The loot table!
No, he forgot about when the thing is dispelled, it casts Cloud Kill.
I mean, he can cast Cloud Kill. No wait, he can't. He can cast Circle of Death, so that's two different things.
Maybe.
Actually, for simplicity's sake, because I don't want to hold you on. Yeah, because you'll be able to gather the loot. The Hellstrom doesn't, as he like basically straightens himself up, being freed from the vault. He will give you a nod again of gratitude. And
I move the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, since I'm assuming he's planning on jumping out of here and leaving us, Winona would like to leave him with some parting wisdom of just, I hope you take the ideas I've brought to you and think on them well. And with one bit of parting wisdom, I shall leave you, There's no glory in killing a wounded animal in a broken world. And then she'll just let him leave.
I wanted to give him
Give-
coloring pages.
Give me one more persuasion roll, Winona.
Okay. Please, I need this. Come on, persuasion, please. Hey, that's not bad.
That's a solid.
Not horrible.
I mean, it's better than a crit fail.
True.
All wounds heal in time, and as I mentioned previously, I am a patient being. If our paths cross again, then I think our paths might cross again. Or maybe not, we'll see. Until next time. And then, with like, the stairs are like heavy creaking under his weight. And, Hellstrom will leave the dungeon.
It's supposed to be a vault, isn't it?
No, this is the vault. Like,
Yeah, this. So if I walk in there now, like, is the door still doing the weird seal thing?
no,
or
no,
can-
no. It's like it's gone. Like
okay.
basically the ethereal thingy it's gone. And basically, I think is that I definitely know that one of the items that's definitely here it's either Holy Avenger or equivalent of Holy Avenger, as in depending on who. If you decide like whoever, if any one of you gets that in the party, I'm willing to adjust that it doesn't have to be a sword. It can be different type of weapon that has properties of Holy Avenger.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Holy Venture is so good.
That's one thing, but I will have to. Now that I remember that I fucking forgot about the loot, because there's definitely
That's
here.
fine.
It's like the best possible thing here.
We can
I just
end.
I just
here.
Yeah, we can just end.
Yeah,
and
I was
have
thinking
you
about
get loot
that.
next time.
I will have to like think about that too. On one hand, you're gonna get some like really good shit.
Mhm.
Uh,
Because if there's a Holy Avenger, I'm 99% sure that Pastor is going to want that.
Is Pastor a
Also-
paladin? Because
You don't
that's
need
a
to be.
No.
I think
requirement.
it's you need to be a holy person. Like
No, it says
Yeah.
originated
I
by a
think.
paladin.
yeah, I mean to be specific, it says that if you have like certain amount of levels of paladin, you can get like an extra effect. I would consider
Yeah, no one here is a paladin,
there's
but yeah.
definitely like a powerful holy weapon. I might do some small homebrew adjustment to the thing. It might not be like 100% Holy Avenger. I just have to think about that between the sessions. So yeah, we're
Yeah, no
gonna do the
worries.
loot. However, I also need to ask, like, after the loot is done and you're gonna be the loot is done, what would be the party's next step in terms of like ideas? As a reminder, you did have that like plea request from the ghost of the freed warrior, which
Didn't
you
they
were
want us to go fight a freaking Night Lord though?
no,
Yeah.
no, it sounded more like and you might not get it, but I'm gonna say that Pastor and Sasa would get it, what they were implying. They were implying the librarian.
To go kill him?
Yes, that because he has like many souls enslaved in his library.
Yeah.
Souls do have a lot of knowledge.
What's it, gang? I don't know if we're at that level. I remember Dolan saying, "If we feel like we can get to that point, yes."
Like-
But I don't,
Yeah.
think, I don't think he outright said, "Yeah, we're right on. We'll get
Like-
right on that."
Librarian is not a Night Lord.
Okay, good to know.
But he is a CR23 creature, so
No,
Probably
he's,
really
no,
strong,
he's
though.
he's actually, I would say he's actually like kind of weaker than you.
Okay.
He's,
so he's
Yeah.
he's definitely
I'll
like
just
around your level, like
really-
even below that.
Okay.
Usually when I associate someone enslaving souls, I feel like high CR.
It's like
so
an
thank you for
archmage or something.
clarification.
Yeah.
Um,
That clarification is nice.
Then
I don't know,
yeah,
we
I think we
can,
would go there.
Let's
Right?
do
Yeah.
this.
Eh?
Ibram's spirit is still not broken, even though it should be.
Actually, I can show you something, but remind me if because I can show you to players, but I know I think we had that discussion. I just don't remember what was the conclusion in regards to does the new player characters know how the world looks like? Because the
How the
old
world
party's
looks
seen
like.
it.
No.
No.
I mean, I feel like I traveled from the outside in since I was a part of the big.
Yes,
I
but
was
that's
gonna. Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you know
it's not the same.
that doesn't equal like knowing the world map pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's gonna-
Oh.
Yeah,
I think-
Go ahead.
You go first.
I was gonna say Raikomo's from random spots unknown. He doesn't know jack shit about the world, so I don't think anyone, excluding like the OG4, know about the map.
So Vale would have told Dolan that there are other beacons of hope, but they're so far away it's like not worth trying. He wouldn't have like described the map. He would have said that we know that there are other cities, but they are so far from us that it basically doesn't matter. Like we'd be dead by the time we got there.
You sure about that?
Also, the
So-
fact that the Fallen Bastion is on the complete opposite side of all the fucking cities
Yeah.
is now. I thought it was reverse.
I mean,
the way
you
it
were definitely in Boston. It took you like around 5 days.
Yeah, but it's
traveling.
out of the way is the point.
Yeah, the other bastions are quite far away.
No, that's not what I mean.
However, that reminded me, but we're gonna get to that in a moment. There's like one scene I planned for Recomo. I forgot last time, but I had something in mind. But yeah, in your general vicinity, you have the library. The OG crew visited that place once or twice. That's where the librarian is. And also in the general vicinity of your city is also the weird radiant radiation. You know, the result of someone's head being cut off.
Puts fingers together. I didn't do that.
I mean, of course, there's also an option of you just getting back to the city and seeing what's what.
Yeah, it's meeting actual Lastimosa for the first time. But I feel
Basically, I'm not trying to
library-
put pressure on it, but I'm just trying to gauge like
Yeah.
what I should be focusing on preparation.
I vote to
Yeah.
go to the library personally.
Yeah, I say we go to the library. I think.
All right.
Lily, Cap, how do you guys feel about this?
Ibram
Muted.
always follows the party. In terms of wherever the party would like to go, Ibram shall go.
And Lily is dead.
I don't remember if JP wrote in chat that they are be right back.
They did not, but they probably are.
No, probably busy with like certain thing they had to do and they didn't have chance to. But
Yeah.
sounds like majority vote is for the library.
Hmm. I'm pretty sure Pastor did want to fight that guy back when we first saw the librarian.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
I'm like 99. Pastor was like, I want to fight him, and everyone else was like, please don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
Please
Pastor wanted to
don't.
fight pretty much everyone that
Yeah,
became.
anyone who was any shadow creature was like, by the light be cleansed.
Yeah, a large part of me believes Pastor wouldn't have let that guy walk
Yeah.
past him. Yeah.
If Vale didn't literally like hold him back, he would have tried to kill everyone in that fucking building.
Well, not just him. I mean, Hellstrom too. Ugh.
Yeah.
For Hellstrom, I'm not sure, and I didn't want to like do something when he's not here that would endanger
Yeah,
his
of course.
character. Like if he made a stupid choice, then that's on him. But yeah. Right. One thing that I forgot.
Well,
Yeah.
nothing. Do it.
One thing that I forgot to do last time when I was describing to you the initial loot. So it was also mentioned that you did found. I'm gonna put you. Back here-ish. Hopefully your tokens are still here.
What is blinking around us?
Basically, when the map loads in,
Spirit
the animation from Pastor spell like shows up again for whatever reason. So essentially, one of the things that I mentioned, I need to like see the handout again, is that in general, in this area, this like garden-like destroyed area, you did found shattered remains of a tree that, how it grew, or it made like maybe cultivated, it almost made like an archway, more or less. And when Raikomo, for everyone else, like you might have some like inclination or hypothesis, what does it do? For Raikomo, suddenly time doesn't pass, but you find yourself in a different place, almost playing off like a memory sort. You find yourself in a what seems to be a deep, dark forest. Thankfully, it's not a darkness that permeates the world. It's basically a thick foliage that prevents most of the light from coming through. The air is full of weird smells from scents and ointments. In a distance through the trees, you can hear howls and other calls of animals? Question mark? Some of them do not sound like your regular wildlife. And as you're walking, approaching this throne made out of wood and, even though the art doesn't show it, bones. Probably animal bones, but who the fuck knows? Approaching this throne, to the sides you see similar archway-like trees that are not shattered, they are active. And by active, I mean you see that in them, in those archways, you see the prismatic coloration of light, and if you have tried to almost peer through, it feels like they would lead somewhere else. And then as you imagine, at least that's from your point of view, you arrive at the base of this throne. The cloaked, vaguely humanoid figure that seemed hunched at first, but it begins to rise up, and it's still like hunched, but as it stands up, it reveals its live, fey-like form, the face covered with a skull helmet. I don't mean like a helmet. I mean there's this specific type of skulls that you can see like in many like desert. Oh yeah, the horned like skull. Kind of like a fucking hell. I don't have like better analogy, but I'm reminded of like the Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb, that type of skull that's covering the face. And as it rises up, the only word you hear in your whatever would count as your native tongue. I'm gonna check something. What would it? Yeah, plenty of people have that. Oh yeah, I think he. Okay. So I'm using that just not saying that it is your native, but it works because I think you are the only one that has that particular one. At least that's how it shows on the character sheets. Anyways, you hear that simple word, and you don't even see the mouth of this creature moving beneath the helmet. You do not see the skin or the face, just like not even modes of light in the holes where eye sockets would be of that skull. And hearing that single word ends this vision. I know it's like I described it way too long, but it's like felt itself very quickly.
You're good. Okay.
Ominous.
Oh yeah, if
A
it
little,
like, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you're good. No, I was gonna say a little bit.
A little, okay. Yeah, basically, if it wasn't clear, like for whatever things I mentioned in the handout in terms of information, if you didn't do so before, you are free to, either like take a guess normally, or like you without any rolls, like you can hypothesize as a place as you want, or you may attempt some kind of skill check to see if you can figure out something.
Sure. My brain just imagines that if there's any chance where... Okay, basically, guys, he just said paths. So my brain imagines that anytime there's a situation where the path might diverge, it might more lead to this person. But that's my brain in a basic step. So I guess religion to know where the hell this thing is. So
The fucking beast paths from Warhammer just opened up before you.
Alright, that's not bad.
Yep.
Like,
Uh,
as far as that
or
figure goes.
if you know much Star Wars lore, how did they call it? World between worlds. But actually, yeah, the beast paths or the like fey paths are like the actually probably better analogy, like inspiration.
That is, so I gotta look that up.
Yeah. Yeah, with a 19, for you, while the vision itself did felt like somehow like connected to something higher, not... Yeah, you avoid using the word god, but something that cannot be called mortal itself. You get a vibe and feel that paths in this meaning, they are... they might mean more about a method of travel.
Okay. I guess
So-
Raikamo is in this moment just like doing something for the first time, which is think. So he's just thinking to himself.
Yep.
Neuron
Actually,
activation.
I'm gonna like offer that for this, like the archway thing, it would be more fall under more primarily nature, but if you wanted to try arcana as well, but like nature.
Just get to that 1 second. Good to go. There you go. Oh boy. I don't know nature. I guess.
Do you have anything in Arcana?
No, my friend. That's what I'm saying. This is my
Okay.
character has weird gaps. Skill.
That is alright. How's your survival?
Whoa. I mean, it's okay. Here you go, man.
I mean,
Hey, not bad.
okay. So at first, you struggle a little bit, but then you actually like keep thinking and thinking about this. Some ideas begin to form in your head what this might be about, and fuck, I can't see you do, because I can't also imply what not Dolan, what the NPC's name, Dugan, was saying, because for the OG party, I do remember that Dugan implied something that he can never return to his home because they would kill him.
Yeah.
Because of like how they like keep themselves safe.
There you go.
But just like consider things you might have like vaguely recalled, either stories or maybe you have like seen this once or twice back in your past, that there are ways of traveling between plants. And going from like this basic to like start extrapolating, thinking about this more, and you believe with this shattered archway and what you have like seen, this sudden flashback or a vision, it's hard to tell what it was exactly. Raikomo has like hard time saying what it was exactly. But this archway essentially is like destroyed gateway to essentially fast travel system of Eclipse. Using the pay paths.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. I think he. No, he would just tell you guys. I think we get around if we figure things out as far as local areas go. There's like portals, walkways that'll take us across the world.
Can I do like a Arcana check or something on this archway?
Yeah, I imagine after like starting to like brainstorm and Raikomo is offering some information, you can start like investigating more and more. Then yeah.
Oh.
Observes magically.
Alright, while this destruction happened a while ago, so you are unable to pick any like ambient leftovers of magic, you are however able to tell that this was indeed a portal, gateway, archway essentially, where you enter at one point and then leave in another. So it's basically similar idea to like circle of teleportation, but this one you definitely feel but there's definitely visible in terms of like school of magic. Like I imagine you can get an idea if this is like a primal or not. Like this definitely feels primal, like nature-based solution. Like the air quotes, the old ways.
Mm-hmm. Is there any check I could do to try and figure out where this portal leads? Like if it's a specific place or anything like that?
No, don't
Okay.
make another roll. I will say that between you and Raikomo, that's 28 survival. You can tell. Well, okay, I'm gonna give you like basically boil down to two theories that either A, these portals act in pairs, kind of like sending stones. You like place one here, place another one there, Or second theory, that might be, considering what Recom saw in the vision, might be more doable. Every archway connects to the network. So that's also a possibility. And one last piece of information, so like investigate, inspect, and whatnot. You get a feeling that this archway, this one specific in this place, was not destroyed by the forces of dark. You get a feeling that this wasn't done with necromantic energy, or just that, yeah, it just gives you this feeling that, yeah, this wasn't destroyed by the darkness.
I suppose night is a natural occurrence.
Goes without
He'll
saying.
communicate everything from his findings.
Well, we can either pursue this after the library, we can do this now.
I mean, pretty much like what I've wanted to do just now, unless you can like figure out like very specific question that I might have forgot about something. Like this is the extent of information of what you get, and that basically is like if you somehow spot these things or find these things, these archways along your travels, and you might have, then you have like a starting point of how to like investigate them, I suppose.
To the library!
True.
Could I?
Technically true.
Since we have this information here, could I try and make like a religion check to see if there's like any sort of, like try and figure out if there's like a ritual at all involved with activating these things through religion, potentially? Make a religion check?
Some religion?
I mean, I don't know, it's like religion is rituals, is there a ritual to open it?
Make the roll.
Yeah.
I just think of Momo when they brought the tome to Brett. It's like, yep, the spell's in my tome. It's in my tome. I got the tome from a class.
I don't know, you never know.
No, you're
Fuck.
great, man. I love
13.
With a 13, you do not believe there are any religious aspects to this, and you don't think there's any kind of ceremony or ritual involved in making this.
Okay.
It simply be there.
Yep, it simply do be there.
Well, I don't feel comfortable just walking through it without having a destination in mind, personally.
Yeah.
And I feel like, at least for how teleportation circles work, you need to know where you're going in order to go there. So it might be that we had to wait until we find another one in order to use them.
So just an extra feature that we could put it in the backlog. Yeah.
To
If we
be
find
fair,
another one.
If JP was here, I would be like this small devil's voice saying to Sasa, but you do know someone that probably has all the knowledge, we just need to make a deal with him. After for a knowledge.
Stop!
Yeah, I already know
Because
that.
we
I was
just
already
fucking
planning
kill
on
his
asking
ass and steal the knowledge.
We take
him. Okay,
it
we're
for
talking about
ourselves.
Beckett, not the library.
Yeah, they're
He's
talking
probably-
about Beckett.
Yeah,
He's
I
probably
mean, I
supposed
don't
to
know.
help them.
You never know. I'm just saying. I mean, either of them could have it. We never know. You know.
Actually, that
It's also
reminds me,
a-
I also need to remember, and you can like ping me, JP, between the sessions if I'm gonna be forgetting, that there's like specific amount of chapters that you can, trade deals, like one chapter for something. There's not like an unlimited amount of them, so there's like, that's a resource to be managed,
Yeah, I know.
depending on how many
For the last chapter.
deals you want
And we
to
don't need
do. Or hell, I don't know, maybe one day you suddenly decide to just murk the guy. But yeah, that was like one thing I forgot to mention. But yeah, the reason is why I'm not deleting the loot pages, because yeah, they have like bits of information that if at some point you decide to like try to investigate, or maybe it's an opportunity to investigate in the future, then it's still there. Okay, but with that done, yeah, I will remember to do the loot, to prepare the loot, and you would be going towards the library.
Yay.
I believe that is the plan to the library. All right. Let us go through the questions. All right. You did not defeat one of the Night Lords. However, as being nice, I'm gonna give you like 1 point because you did engage in
I mean, who knows? Maybe he really took Winona's ideas to heart and he's gonna fight on the side of light. I mean, we don't know, And like
Either that, or you're
You
gonna keep
did-
running into them, and
Oh my
eventually you're gonna like.
you
You're
did
gonna
not
do
roll
it.
that high enough. Like
I
I
know.
saw from a distance what you were like. It was even something I was considering. Like this is the angle they might be going for, and in my head I was like, yeah, that's probably DC between 25 to 30.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
I can
Yeah,
actually
that's-
roll over 25 on a religion check. I can get close with a guidance. I can get that.
I'm not talking
I
about
didn't roll
like
anywhere
religion.
close enough.
Mostly like you trying to convince him to like you can like go against other Night Lords, like like nudging him towards the light. To do
No,
that
I mean
before.
she also wasn't necessarily trying to persuade him. She was just like, "Have you ever considered it?" Like, I mean, like the city isn't as strong as just a fucking Night Lord in his keep with all his minions. Just in terms of how fucked the world is.
That's fair. But to that, he always has a response that I'm a patient being. Hell, if I have to wait 2 decades for the new generation of Servants of Light to rise up, become strong so they can fight me, I can wait.
So how long can you guys live? My character's like 150.
I probably got another 20 years. That's about it.
I mean, look, you are like at level 12 now. Like, you're probably gonna get, you're gonna get some spikes in power like further down the line. Plus, from the items that you will get, because there are definitely gonna be some legendaries. Maybe one, maybe more. I still have to like think about that. All right. Did the party expand the knowledge about the world to get more lore? I would say yeah.
We know
I
about
would
the Lord
say
of
yes.
Madness now. So
Yeah.
We know about the kings of fucking ketchup and mustard and whatever. So yes.
We also know that pineapples is a
And
respected
of
safe word.
course, and of course, the lords of ketchup and mustard are at war as to what is the perfect condiment for a hot dog.
The answer is both.
Chicagoans would hate this discussion.
Yeah.
They should.
I didn't actually do it because I didn't prepare it, but you will get valuable cool loot from this. I'm gonna give you a point for that.
Yeah.
Did the party survive a dangerous encounter / challenge?
I think, unfortunately,
wasn't-
because we were like, it's non-lethal, I don't think that counts.
I
Even
would
though we
say
Yeah, I
so.
agree with that. That
Yes.
should not count.
Yeah.
I jumped through a lot of hoops to make sure it would not be lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you worked well with those rolls. Did the party do something that helped the City of Hope? Most definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah,
We did
we
release
let
the Night
one
Lord.
guy. Yeah.
I mean, I would say yes,
I did
that we
give you.
actually
yeah,
did.
because when asking that, I was thinking about dealing with the usurper, and I gave you a point for that last session.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was that, Monk, that you were gonna say yes for this session as well? Because I
mean,
spoke over you.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe. I mean, Winona hopes. I mean, she could be fucking wrong, but she's like, she at least hopes that they're like, yeah, he's not just going to immediately beeline it to the fucking City of Hope and just start slaughtering people. It's like, I don't know, maybe.
In that way, yes, she won't.
Yeah. It's like, she's like, I don't know, like, I assume he's not that a fucking dick. Who'll just immediately thanks for freeing me, idiots.
I don't need to add him. I have enough plans. I don't need to add him.
I mean,
So,
yeah.
That's ominous.
I mean, we
yeah,
know
so-
about fucking 2 Night Lords, so
I know of 3 actually.
And it's because of you that they're specifically going for you. Anyways.
yay! I love my backstory.
Did the
Oh,
party interact with another bastion of light and citizens? Not really.
I'd say no.
Did the party assist one of its social links?
No.
Lastimosa was last session. I give you a point for that last session. So
Yeah.
We save a Night Lord, and he's
unless you
kind of our
count-
friend now.
A
Yeah,
guy told
I
us
mean-
about paths.
I mean, unless you count like. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, our social links between the party would actually probably be damaged because Sasha's like, hey, I'm just working for the guy.
Yeah.
that will actually
So, we
count towards the
definitely-
last question. Because the last question was there a dynamic character moment? Was there a canon event? Most definitely, more than one.
Yes. Yeah, more than one. There was definitely more than one.
All right, and that concludes the questions. No level up. You did some work towards the next one, but yeah, that will conclude this session. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had fun.
It was good.
I did. Thank you for
It was
giving in
fun.
to Eram's desire
Yeah.
for combat.
Dolan
Yeah,
still
got to
thinks that
RP some
Abram
more.
is so dumb somehow.
I mean
All
that
of his
is
experience, and yet
So stupid.
just because I
Stupid.
have wisdom does not mean that I have the intelligence to use the wisdom.
I know.
I
Yes.
honestly I always thought that's the other way around. That's like intelligence is for how much knowledge you have, and wisdom is for like avoiding.
Innate
Yep, it
knowledge,
is.
yeah.
Doing
Yeah,
like
but you can be stupid enough to where the wisdom doesn't pop up in your brain often enough to be useful.
I don't believe
That's
that.
No,
No, it's
I mean,
it's
You
intelligence
have
and wisdom
not
are like
met.
book smarts versus street smarts.
Folks have their own way of like role playing their attribute scores. I do recall like Critical Role Matthew Mercer is playing like dwarf with like 13 intelligence or wisdom, and he's playing him as like a fucking moron because he likes playing like a simple stupid character.
My int is 9, my wisdom is 13. I don't know if that correlates to Ibram being 100% smart all the time.
Technically speaking, 9 is
If
like
we're
a
taking
human
9
mortal
is
average.
below,
Yeah.
yeah,
Or
because
10 is
human
average.
like NPCs on average are 8 to 10 intelligence.
Yeah.
Fine,
So,
I will smarten up Ibram.
Just a little bit.
I'm-
Just enough so that you're not asking a Night Lord about crowns. You know, just enough.
Yeah.
Granted,
One
if you
question,
would,
and the party will be railing against you.
wait, what?
Kill him at any time.
The Jedi keep bringing that back up. Remember that one time Abraham
I'm
asked
not
about
gonna
Trail?
shield you anymore. Let him die.
Let him suffer.
It's just time, Winona.
She does have divination. She actually can just ask when the gods are like, yeah, no, it's his time to die. This is where he's destined to die.
Look. If you guys would ask Ibram, hey, why you little dummy? I would straight up in character give you the actual answer.
No one's gonna do that. No one just walks up to someone and is like, "Why are you like that?" Like people don't do that in real life.
I feel like Dolan would at
Sir,
some
None of
point.
us,
Yeah.
none of us are rude enough to do that to you.
Yeah,
I've played
100%.
characters who would be.
Gotta be a close friend or some shit.
Even I wouldn't do that as Dolan. Like Dolan would
Ibram
not do that.
considers you a close
No.
friend.
Well, I was gonna say none of our characters are that kind of personality. I think where they.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
assholes.
Like I
Like,
said, we're
Dolan's
not
like,
rude.
Dolan's like really nice. Most of the time.
Well, since I have to wisen up the character and make him slightly more intelligent, that means I have to basically write this away. I'll at least tell you, he's childlike because he never had the opportunity to grow up to be an adult. He knows fighting, and then he knows being a child. That's it. That's all he's got.
Shrug.
I mean, you could have. I mean,
don't know.
that's the base.
fairness,
You can start
yeah.
from there, but like
You've
I
been
imagine.
here for how many years at the
Yeah,
Yeah,
base?
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
kind of
like-
thing of like
Eclipse,
that
dude.
backstory works, but we're fucking level. We started this at level fucking 10, not level
Yeah.
5.
It's
So
not
the-
like at the RPD place they would just have you fighting and not have any free time.
Fair enough. I will make him smarter.
I mean,
I
yeah,
will
starting
bring
at the
him-
base, yes, but like starting at level 10, that means you already had your fair share of like adventures, encounters,
Well-
like dealing with shit.
Fair
In
enough.
terms of like the
Excuse
schedule,
me.
that's like half a
I'm not
year
used-
of adventuring straight. Is
The
level
only
10.
other high level player character that I have ever ran extremely recently had to be an
Is
intelligent
also
character.
stupid.
Had to be an intelligent character.
He's fucking dumb.
No, the dice rolls beat him into oblivion.
God. So
He
I don't
uses
know why that-
psionics, so he has really high wisdom.
And int has to be a dumb stat, I imagine. I don't know the builds
Well,
for characters.
I have
His-
to have int
well,
and wisdom.
it's more like Stan's plans never
Yeah.
work out ever.
It's-
Every
They're called
single
stand
time,
plans. If
they never work.
if they are a plan and they fail, it becomes stand plan. Quite
Yeah.
literally, I've had some solid plans that eat shit.
Yeah, you're like, it'll work this time, and everyone's like, don't fucking trust him. We don't fucking trust that guy anymore.
But no, I will bring Ibram up to a significantly higher level intelligent than I'm playing him. In comparison,
Not significant. You just need to have it like baseline.
in
Maybe
like ratio to where I've been playing him, it's a significant uptick.
Okay.
Yes, you are as intelligent as the average peasant. Keep that
Which
in mind.
means I
You're
know
not
how
an
to take
idiot.
notes. I know how to have a conversation. I understand
not the
social
notes part.
cues.
Yeah,
Maybe
not
a
the
little
notes.
bit of the social cues.
Look, he likes crayons. You just can't take the crayons away from him, okay?
That's fine.
please.
Just don't bring it up to like a fucking possible
Night
next
Lord.
enemy. Like a
Yeah, just don't bring it up to a
Night
fucking
Lord. Yeah,
Night
you can
Lord.
talk to us about that. Just don't talk to like.
You don't
an
want to talk to
important
him about it.
NPC. I guess.
Please don't puke.
Anyways, I think on that positive accent, I will be taking my leave.